So recently on the channel I've been uploading videos to do with like hydrated, dehydrated meals and then comparing them with cheaper meals within the same sort of flavours. I think last time we did chili con carne with rice, the firepot one, and compared that to Fibre's pie. And I did Fibre's pie spaghetti bolognese compared to the Wayfarer spaghetti bolognese. Let's get that out right. Spaghetti bolognese. And someone said, is there a breakfast one that I could come up with? Well, on it one I've seen, putting aside the idea of the all-day breakfast in a tin, I've done that one, compared that to the Wayfarer all-day breakfast. I'll link that one in the description below for you if you want to see that one. So I started looking around, and once again, firepot popped up. Every time I put these sort of meals in my Google search, a few days after, firepot pops up quite a lot. So this one from Firepot is baked apple porridge. Now this needs 500 calories per pack, lactose free and vegan friendly by the looks of it. Right, so people always ask about this and I always forget to do it. The shelf line of this is August the 6th, 2029. So another 4 years shelf line that. The salt in it is 0.4 grams for the whole pack, 0.4 grams. The protein is 11.2, the fibre is 9.2, the fat is 8.9. It says a number of different sugars here, carbohydrate of which of sugar, 39.6 grams. I'll put a copy of that in the description so you can check that out for yourself if you want. Now this is a very nice flavour. I'm looking forward to trying this one. It's got baked apples with golden raisins, sugar, lemon, ginger and cinnamon. This should be nice with the ginger and cinnamon flavour. It really should be nice. £7.50. £7.50 for that one. And I'm going to be comparing it to a cheaper porridge. So this one is the golden syrup, ready in 2 minutes. £1.29p. So we have £1.29 comparing it to a firepot one, what is £7.50. Now this one's probably got more of the goodness if you're hiking around, and in the morning time you're on a bit of a hike to dinner time. This would probably do you more good really, and a basic porridge what you can get from Tesco's or your local shop. But if you just get up in the morning from camp and then you're going to your car, half an hour hike or something, this would be just fine. But my thing, what I think about is the capability of carrying it. This is in a bag, it's flat, it's pretty flat, you can see it, can't you? It's not bulky at all. Carrying this around with you all day hiking to morning time, this happens. See that? The foil comes off. So that is a little bit of a downside to it. What you could do is put this in a little food bag and then just boil it in a cup, you know, add the water to it before you leave your camp and have your breakfast. But yeah, carrying these around, that is the problem to me. Now please don't say, oh, just get an all day breakfast in a tin, do this, do that. This is completely down to a porridge test, which one tastes better. So let's get the stove going, let's get some water boiled, and then we'll hydrate them, and then we'll test them, and I'll tell you which is the best. If it's the £1.29 is the best, I'll say it. If the firepot one's the best, I'll just say it. I've got a note on them that, you know, they don't owe me they don't owe me any favours or all. It's just me buying off the internet and bringing them to show you guys there may be a cheap alternative than paying £7.50. But I do agree. Let me know what you think in comments below. I need to do all this. I need to add quite a lot of water in a firepot one. Yeah, that is expensive, £7.50 for porridge. I do get that a lot. It is very expensive for porridge, especially when you can go get that one for £1.29. Let's try to get this going right. There we go. So I'll boil the water and then I'll bring you back. Just while the water's boiling, if this is the sort of stuff you like to see while hiking, wild camping, woodland camping, I'm going to be getting my little wood burning stoves out. I'm going to be cooking steak and stuff on them. Now the summertime's here, so if it's sort of stuff you like to see, please do consider subscribing to the channel. And most of all, please give the video a massive thumbs up. I'd love to see if we can get this video up to 1,000 thumbs up. Yeah, but please let me know what you think about the price of this. £7.50. It is what it is. I think you're paying for the easiness of it, aren't you, really? Definitely smelling the syrup there, golden syrup. Very sweet, let's say, the porridge is. What's the stuff with the porridge? So the salt is 0.25, 4% fat. Protein is 7.5, fibre 3.6. Yeah, so there's more. There's less salt in this one. Protein 7.5. There's more protein in this one. And then you've got the fibre 9.2. There's more fibre in this one. The fat is 57 grams for full pot is 3.3 grams, fat is 8.9. There's a lot more stuff like protein, fat and salt in this one. It is what it is, in it for mountaineering, exhibitions and stuff like that. Not just for coming a bit of woodland and waking up at morning and having it. It's more for an outdoor person, really. Right, my water's boiled. So really, by all the saying what it is and stuff like that. Oxygen absorber. Wow, we're seeing a lot of chunks of everything in here. Look at that. Raisins, lovely. Wow. And you get a lot of chunks of it. Look at all that there. You get a load of raisins. I'm just spilling it everywhere. Right, let's get this filled up. Let's get on with the video, because I think the fire pot should win this one hands down this time. Other times, so compared to the Fairbrent's meals and stuff, yeah, the fire pot has lost out terribly, but I think this time 400 ml of water, line 6. Wow, it's going to take a lot of water, this. Just try to do it without burning myself. Right, we'll leave it there. And then the porridge, you have to fill it to a line or something, it says. Right, there we go. Now we just need to give it a good stir. I'm favouring at the moment the fire pot. I really am. I'm going to tell you why as well, because this now is open, innit? The lid's open. I don't know what tastes is better. I've never tried one of these porridge in a tub either. I just feel like for outdoor stuff like the breakfast, I just think the fire pot is going to come on top here. But who knows? Wow. Chunks of apple as well. Look at that, I get big chunks of apple. Yeah, wow. Right, let's give it a good mix. Yeah, I'm looking at other things to do, like some of the really expensive meals. I'm thinking about trying to make my own at home. But in the meantime, I need to get on with all the camping and some of the bushcraft cooking and stuff like that as well. I don't want to get tied down to doing these sort of meals all the time. I want to get out and about camping, don't I? Anyway, yeah, this one here, it's a lot easier for that, the fire pots. Any meals like this where you can ziplock it back up like that, that's just easy, innit? You can just put it aside. If it falls over, if it's done right, it should. Wow, I'm risking that for the camera. I could lose a whole meal here. Upside down. If that fell now, boom, the whole video's over. But yeah, you won't be able to do that with the pot, would you really? That's a good idea to give it a shake as well. I am liking the idea of this. Right, so here we go. it's time to see which is the best. By what you've seen and what I've seen and what I've told you, you would think the firepot one is going to turn out to be the best, but I don't know what either of them taste like yet. Like I said, I've never had one of these porridge ones, never. So I don't know what these taste like. It's going to be a complete test, but think about the easiness. It is a lot easier in these bags to carry this around with you. Right, I want to try this one first, the porridge pot. This has got cinnamon as well in it. Getting a very golden, syrupy smell. One thing I've got to remember as well is this is 125 grams. This is only 57 grams. I don't think the shelf life on this is going to be very long. 26/07/25. So what's that, July this year? Yeah, it's not got a very long shelf line, has it? That tastes quite nice. I'm just going to be honest. Right, let's swell my mouth out a little bit. Yeah, that porridge one there, that is good actually. Right. I'm expecting this to be better. I really am. Can you see the colour of it? It's like a browny colour compared to this one. Yeah, you're smelling the sweetness in that. Now I do get what someone's going to say as well is I just get some oats myself, a bit of fruit, a bit of that, put them in a bag and take it with me. There is that to it. Yeah, this just smells like plain cardboardy smell. I'm not disrespecting firepot, I'm just saying it as it is. But what I am seeing is a load of fruit and apple and everything. Chunks of apple there. Wow. I'm sorry, give it a second. Wow. I don't like that. That is a very, very foul taste. That is a completely foul taste. I've only had one spoonful of it. It just tastes of, apart from the fruit in it. The fruit gives it a bit of sweetness, you know, when you're eating the fruit, but like now there's a hell of a lot of raisins in that. If you can get the raisins in it and the apple, it's not too bad. Well, it's not good. And I'm not dissing firepot here. It does seem to be like that sometimes with the amount of videos I make on their stuff. That's just pure porridge. Can't eat it. I really can't eat that. It just tastes like hot water. It's got no taste and it just feels lumpy and gluey, and it just, I put the right amount of water in. Unless you're getting some of the fruit in it, I just don't like it. It just tastes absolutely bland. There's no to it. No. Some of the apple and like I say the raisins make it, but there's just no to it. It just tastes so bland. It's just horrible. It's like boiling cardboard up in a pot and just letting it go, you know, like paper mache, and eating that and sticking a few raisins in. I'm not dissing firepot. I've just tried it, and that's my honest review about it. There's no point in me getting it and telling people it's absolutely fantastic when it isn't. You know, when I was reading it all earlier with the cinnamon in it, you don't taste cinnamon, you don't taste the ginger, you're not tasting the lemon. Only thing you're tasting, the apple is, fresh apple is 45%. Organic porridge oats is 33%. The golden raisins 8%. It's just like lemon juice, coconut oil, cinnamon, ginger, salt. You're just not tasting any of that. You're tasting the fruit when you've got it on it, the apple and stuff, but apart from the rest, it's just completely disgusting. Let's go back to the cheaper one. The cheaper one's got the flavour. What I would suggest is make your own. If you can do it and you can make your own, if you like some porridge, do that. That, I wouldn't leave it out for fox. I'm just being honest, people. I'm sorry if it offends anybody. It's just me being me. I'm not going to lie about anything. I like to be down to earth and true. Now, if you want to see more than me doing these meals, like I say, using my firebox stoves, camping, hiking, wild campers, all sorts of stuff you see on my channel already. If I move my fire that way, you can subscribe by pressing this here, wherever it is, my face here. And then I'll show another video up there for you. Please check that out. Unfortunately, I had high hopes for this today. I really do. But yeah, please do consider following the channel.